This is a Check This Out exclusive.
Of the 7.2 billion people on Earth, 3 billion have internet access. 2.1 billion are using social media right now.
Check This Out News, coming to you live.
Hello, Mike.
Actually, this is Jose. I'm doing the interview.
Yes, sir. This is Dennis Quaid.
How are you, sir?
All right, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. Great to talk to you.
You too.
Yeah, so, obviously, I know you, you're a legendary actor, man. Okay, so you have to excuse me. I'm a little excited, but I know you're also doing music, and that's what I'm in. I'm in the music, so I'm interested.
Where are you?
Well, actually, right now, currently, I'm in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. I hear you're in Chicago.
I'm in Chicago today. I came here for a Christmas party for the advertising firm that does these insurance commercials I'm doing.
Okay.
So I came here to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
You said they're going to have you wish everybody a Merry Christmas?
No, yeah, I wish them all a Merry Christmas. I'm on my way back home.
Oh, okay. All right. Where do you live?
I live in L.A.
Okay, so you're in L.A., man.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm from Texas originally.
Yeah. I heard you're from Houston, right?
Right.
They got some good cooking in Houston.
Yeah, they do. West Louisiana, sometimes they call it.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You got an interesting story, man. Yeah, I heard you're from Houston. How did that factor into, right now you're on a whole nother musical kick, huh?
Well, yeah, I grew up with a very eclectic range of music around me. Hank Williams, first guy I remember hearing. Then, I had a lot of church music going on. My dad was a big Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra fan. And,
to the moon.
Then when I was a teenager, the Outlaws came along. Of course, the Beatles had changed everything.
Goddamn right.
And, I loved Al Green, Marvin Gaye, and, all of the R&B stuff during the 60s and 50s and 70s.
Right.
And so I guess I had a kind of a wide variety. Houston was good for that.
Right.
I think.
Who are some of your biggest musical influences personally that just as far as what do you get in the car? What's probably the first thing you might turn on if you're just riding? I really like I listen to, it's like within 30 minutes I'll be listening to Willie's Roadhouse. Okay.
And then I'll be, listening to hip hop on 44, and then I'll maybe listen to Caliente.
So you on all right, so you're on the XM side, kind of punching through, huh?
Yeah, I like to leave myself open to things, and I pick up on a lot of things. I get that as an actor too. I just naturally absorb where I'm around, and especially like reggaeton these days. There's a lot of really new stuff happening there. I think that's where like ground zero is right now. The way it's developing, and it's starting to fuse with hip hop and rap and reggaeton and.
I feel like there's a huge fusion.
Again.
Right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's starting to come back together, and it's going to be another gumbo that's going to produce something new.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And now, it's funny you would mention gumbo, because gumbo certainly is sometimes, to me, the spice of life, because that fusion is what makes things, so cool. We live in such a global world with music in terms of traveling and everything. Like, where have you gone abroad? I'm sure, you've probably gone some places and traveled internationally that have really impacted you or kind of, made a real significant impression in terms of you musically.
Well, that's one of the great, I'm always interested in music wherever I go. I mean, going to, especially like in India, all over India, a lot of those chants that they have, and also the instrumentation that they have, and is very ancient and very sophisticated and simple at the same time. Chants are, they're really just prayers only sung, which is what all prayer used to be, really. sung. And yeah, that's what music is.
It is what music
Language
is.
of God.
Right. What do you? Are you of any particular religious faith?
Well, I'm a Christian. I call myself a Christian, but I always felt like I was a Zen Baptist growing up.
Okay.
Because I've read the Quran and I've read the Dhammapada and the Bible twice, and the Bhagavad Gita, which is incredible, and they all speak of the same thing. Really, it's just they're pointing at the very same thing, that which you cannot speak, which has no words.
Right. Wow. It's funny you would mention that, and I know this is kind of a sidebar. What were your thoughts, say, on that missionary that was off the coast of India, that island? He got killed there, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that he went there to, my feelings there are mixed. That's what they are. I mean, truly, he had a true heart.
Sure.
In doing what he was doing, and it's a tragedy. But those people that were living there. That's where they, that was their wishes to be living the life that they live. And, so can't really point fingers at them either. Yeah,
it's an unfortunate situation.
So, your point is what?
No, I said it was an unfortunate set of circumstances,
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. Tragic story.
Yeah. The reason I asked you that is just in terms of just hearing you kind of talk about India and just even traveling abroad. It just sounds like you have a very open mind. And I was just wondering, with your music, for instance, do you play any particular instruments that you really love?
Well, I play guitar, and I started playing piano when I got Jerry Lee Lewis. I was lucky enough I had a year to prepare for that.
Wow.
And it's great teachers. Jerry was one of my teachers, and then I had there was this old black blues pianist, Booker T. Lowry. He kind of became a second father. He moved in with me after the movie and just really taught me a lot about blues piano. And he had the best left hand I ever heard. He was missing a finger on it from a sawmill accident when he was a kid. And he was from that era back, in the 20s, and starting back there. And he was from Memphis, Tennessee. He was quite a guy.
Wow, that's strong to have been under the tutelage of Jerry Lewis like that.
Well, he was over my shoulder the entire time we're doing the movie thing. You get that wrong, son.
So, I mean, you've had an opportunity to play. I know it may not have felt like, maybe, your whole film, but I loved you in Any Given Sunday too, man.
Life's this game of inches.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah,
that was. I think that's the best film ever made about professional football. You really feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
Oliver did a really great job on that.
What?
Amazingly, nobody got hurt.
Really? No one got hurt on that?
Yeah. You would expect that with how real Oliver likes to make stuff, and but he's just he really knows how to capture. That was incredible the way he captured
right
what football was, and a great cast. Plus Jim Brown being around him.
Wow! What was those conversations like? Dennis?
Oliver wouldn't show up on the set to as a director. He's supposed to be the first one there. But he wouldn't show up till like noon, right? 10 o'clock. So it was like every morning at 6 o'clock, we're in Florida. We're few of us were golfers, so it'd be myself and James Woods and Jim Brown and Lawrence Taylor.
Holy shit!
That's an interesting combination.
It's fantastic. It was war.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a great man.
That's powerful.
I think Jim Brown is a giant of a human being.
He
really is.
He is. He definitely is. He's definitely a trailblazer. You just had a very rich experience, I would say, in terms of just kind of observing your life. Sounds like
I have a very lucky life. I really have. I really have. The people I've gotten to actually be in contact with, have relationships with, and mentored by, and it's just, I'm very grateful.
That's awesome, man. Just in playing music, how would you describe your sound or your vibe, with music, and how are you using this digital age to share it? Because I know we're in a very different world, obviously, in terms of how music is kind of, received, shared, etc.
Yeah. It's with this record, I want to do kind of a combination of new and old. I think the new is great because it allows an artist to have more control in a way of how it's put out there, and it gives them avenues that maybe they wouldn't have, and but I think I'd also like to go old school.
Okay.
In my head, I want to go and do the Midwest and just go into just travel from radio station to radio station and just go in cold. I'm not trying to get them to play a record.
Nah, I'm not mad at that.
No, it'll be a good story.
You could get it done that way. It sounds like I believe you could get it done.
Yeah.
You just jump on the road and really touch the people, man.
But it's still at the end, it's still the hard work, man. You get lucky. Everybody gets lucky. Of course, you need luck to have it in. You got to be in the right place at the right time. There's no way you can control that stuff. And of course, talent is there too. But it takes hard. You got to get out there and really work at it.
Right.
Do something proactive every day and stay positive about it.
Absolutely.
So you're getting to do something that you love doing.
Let me ask you this, Dennis, because I know with that guitar, what's your take on folk music?
Oh, I love it. I love especially those songs that were written by anonymous. I dream of writing a song that eventually would be still sung 200 years later, but written by anonymous. Like Life is Like a Mountain Railway, and the gospel stuff and the old folk music that comes out of there. Harry Dean Stanton, I don't know if you guys know who he was. He was an actor, but he was also a really accomplished singer of old Mexican folk songs.
I was not aware of that.
He was in both Jamie James, the guitar player in the Shucks, and he was a good friend of ours for many, many years. And I love those old songs. There's a history to them. You can kind of feel, you can kind of touch the past in a way.
Yeah, it seems like when I think of folk music and definitely hip hop, that's definitely music from the people in terms of sharing your perspective, right?
Yeah, the way hip hop started, they all started in folk music. I mean, folk music doesn't mean like country, living out in the West or whatever. It's about a certain culture that is regional, usually. The way it starts out and then spreads. Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of kids just at home,
right,
trying new stuff out.
Right,
because they don't know the rules.
Absolutely, there are no rules, essentially, right?
Yeah,
there's only one rule. There are no rules.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just thought that was interesting to ask, just because I know, from a political standpoint, with so much going on in the world, a lot of people are expressing themselves, and music seems to be, that their primary form of expression, so to speak. What I mean?
Yeah, folk music back in the early '60s was the